Millwall hero Murray Wallace worked in a Chinese restaurant. Now he's tucked into Everton. As a 15-year-old, Murray Wallace took a kitchen job in a Chinese restaurant in Glasgow. On Saturday, the teenager who washed away the sticky remains of crispy noodles in chow mein became the latest match winner to inscribe his name into FA Cup folklore. Wallace scored at the death to seal a famous comeback win for Millwall over Premier League Everton. It was classic cup fare, making heroes out of also-rans in desperately poor weather as torrents of rain battered the surface. Millwall played up to the occasion, out-battling an Everton lineup worth in excess of £200 million. The winning goal, scored deep into stoppage time, triggered delirious scenes. Millwall drained every ounce of emotion from their support, twice falling behind, twice hitting back, and then that marvellous finish. Fans leapt over the hoardings, but after the punch-ups before the game, these were actions of joy rather than malice. On the final whistle, another wave of fans cascaded onto the pitch. Players embraced, and together with their supporters, they belted out status quo's Rockin all over the world. Match winner Wallace, previously of Scunthorpe and Falkirk, relished the atmosphere and craved another shot. Taking his seat, he grinned, "West Ham in the next round?" The other lads have spoken about it and reckon it would be carnage. So for a once-in-a-lifetime experience it would be unbelievable. The fans were excellent, and for them to get West Ham would be crazy. Ultimately, West Ham's incompetence put paid to such aspirations, and London's constabulary can breathe a little easier. Everton manager Marco Silva will not be sitting so comfortably. This was another wretched night in a campaign that has lost all sense of purpose. They are 11th in the Premier League and out of both domestic cup competitions. And, this, in truth, was a cup shock only by reputation. This was the performance that many Everton supporters feared. In the bad moments, you see how many men, how many big characters you have, Silva said, and he must now worry the cupboard is rather bare. There was logic to this Millwall victory. They worked harder than their expensively assembled opponents, limiting space and restricting errors, with the exception of goalkeeper Jordan Archer's lapse for Richarlison's opener. Yet Everton had already conceded 10 Premier League goals from set-pieces this season, and Millwall have scored the second highest number of set-piece goals in the Championship. Marcelo Bielsa's spies were not needed to predict how this one would play out. Everybody was prepared for the aerial bombardment except for Everton. All three Millwall goals, from Lee Gregory, Jake Cooper and Wallace, came from free kicks landed into the box. Silva bemoaned the absence of VAR when Cooper handled from Millwall's second, but he was honest enough to accept his own side's shortcomings, saying, "We gave presents to them. I am disappointed, 100%. We spent a big part of the week preparing in this way because we knew." For Millwall, this is their 4th Premier League scalp in the past 2 years, after previously knocking out Leicester, Bournemouth and Watford on home turf. Everton are just the latest to be mauled in the Lions' den, and now manager Neil Harris is eyeing the Manchester clubs. Harris said, "Trying to bring down a big gun is something our fans thrive off. I love my players playing on a big occasion in front of our fans. A 5.30 kickoff could not have been any better for us. And when managers are talking about we have to stand up to Millwall, we know it will be a tough atmosphere. That is great. I don't think Millwall away is high on the priority list when being drawn out. That is how we like it."